Hey, it's Miss Alana, and we've been working on so much math, and in this video I am going to be helping you with your soccer math sheet. So get your Ronaldinho math sheet and let's get started with that. So in this video, let's do the part of the fact where he was born. So here's Ronaldinho, famous soccer player. You can read more about him here at the top. And you ready to get started? All right, let's go. So he was born, and you know what? Let me zoom it in for you so you can see. Bam, there's a picture of him right there. He was born on March 21st, 1980. All right, can you see that? Okay. So the first question you see is, how old is he? Well, I don't know. I didn't talk to him, and I know you didn't talk to him either, but we can use the year he was born to figure that out. So here's the hint. It says to figure out his age, subtract the year he was born from the current year. So what operation do we need to do? We need to subtract. Right there, subtract. And, oh, I need my pen. Where's the pen? Right there. Okay, so we need to subtract. And look, there's the key word right there. Subtract. And what are we subtracting? It says subtract the year he was born from the current year. So what is the current year? The current year, that means right now, we are in the year 2016. So let's write that down first. 2016. And from that, we need to subtract the year he was born. And what year was he born? Okay, it's right there. It's right there. 1980. So I'm going to write 2016 minus 1980. And let's get started with subtracting. So let's start here. 6 minus 0. What is 6 minus 0? Can you do that? Yes, you can. You do not need to borrow, okay? So 6 minus 0 is 6. Can you see that? Okay. And 1 minus 8, well, there's 1. Can you take away 8? Oh, no. So what does that 1 have to do? It has to borrow from a friend. So who does that 1 borrow from? The 0. Okay. Remember we talked about these zeros? These zeros never have anything to borrow from. So then that 0 has to borrow from another friend, which is the 2. So what we need to do is cross out the 2. And now the 2 becomes a 1. And the 0 becomes a what? It becomes a 10. Remember, just stick that 1 in front of that 0. So that becomes a 10. But then that 1 has to borrow from it. So now the 10 right here becomes a 9. It becomes a 9. That becomes a 9. And this 1 becomes a what? Do you know? It becomes an 11. All right, so I'm going to write 11 right there. So now I can subtract. 11 minus 8 is, you can count up. So start at 8, 9, 10, 11. So put 8 in your mind. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 3. And then I have 9 minus 9. Well, that's 0. You can leave it blank. 1 minus 1, that's 0. So we could put zeros on there, or you could just leave it like this, 36. Now remember, when you solve word problems, always write the what? With the answer, always write the unit. So this is 36 what? Did you forget? Look right here. How old is he? The question right there helps you. He is 36 years old. So let's write that down. 36 years old. You can even be extra fancy and write the sentence. He is 36 years old. All right. So did you get that? Yes? All right. So let's move on to the question at the bottom that has something to do with his birthday. Well, the day he was born. Okay. So let me erase. Hurry up. Catch it before I erase. Erase. It's going away. All right. So let's look at the question at the bottom. The question at the bottom says, what year will he celebrate his 50th birthday? Was he 50 years old? No. How old was he? He was 36 years old, right? So now I want to figure out, when will he be 50 years old? Oh my goodness, that's a long time from now. But we can do some math to figure that out. And here's the hint. Let's read the hint. It says to find out when he turns 50 years old, add 50 to the year he was born. Okay? So what operation do we have to do here? Are we adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? I told you right there. What did I say? Add. Okay? So let me circle that. Bam. There's, oh, whoa, I didn't even, whoa, did you see that? The whole paper went crazy. Let's see. Let's circle add. Now, what do we need to add? Let's read the clue again. It says to find out when he turns 50 years old, add 50 to what? To the year he was born. Do you remember when he was born? All right. If not, let's go back. Watch that circle still be there. Look, look, look. He was born in 1980. Right there, 1980. All right, let's move it back, move it back. Bam, right there. So we need to write 1980. That's the year he was born. And we need to do what? Add 50. Now, when you add that and you write it down, we write it vertically and make sure that you line it up in the proper place. So 50 is in the tens and ones place. So I write the 50 right here and we add. Okay, did you get that part? Make sure you write that down and let's solve that. 0 plus 0 is 0. 8 plus 5 is, okay, maybe you know, maybe you don't. Let me show you a trick. This right here will blow your mind. Start with the big number. The big number is 8. Put 8 in your mind. Put it in your mind and then put 5 in your fingers. 8. Put 8 in your mind and count 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. See, I added 5. Again, 8 in your mind. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bam! 13. I'm going to write the 3. Carry the 1. Now we have 1 plus 9. And what is that? That is 10. Write the 0. Carry the 1. And then we do 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, I can put the comma in this problem, but I'm not going to. Do you know why? Because it's the year. And usually when you write the year, you never see commas in those numbers. So I'm going to leave it just like that. And instead of saying 2030, since it's the year, we say 2030. What's the unit? The unit is the year 2030. So I'm not going to write 2030 year. That doesn't make sense. It is in the year 2030. Or you could be fancy and write a whole sentence and we could say, he will turn 50 years old in the year 2030. So get some writing in there. Make sure you uppercase, capitalize the first letter in that sentence. So I'm done dealing with the year he was born. Watch the next video for the rest of the sheet to learn more about Ronaldinho and do more math and get smarter and smarter every day. See you.